2 a.m. in the morning, 2 shots in, I'm slowing, feeling like you control it.
What up, you guys? It's your girl G here, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be budgeting out my last paycheck for the month of February. Today is February 28th, and I am currently recording. I have my budget binder out, and we'll go over this in a few. So, for the month of February, my last paycheck, I don't know if you guys can see this properly, but if not, we'll try to zoom in. For my last paycheck, it was a total of $1,862.92. I am budgeting everything down to zero. So $1,862.92. We're going to automatically take out $300 that I send to my savings account, my personal savings account at Chase. We're going to clock that, baby. Okay. My home account gets $1,000 out of every single paycheck. So that left me with $562.92 to finish off with paying credit cards, saving challenges, and whatever else that was left for me to do. So for my TJ Maxx credit card, I had budget out $200, but I actually winded up sending them. I actually paid $259.74. That left me with $303.18. My Walmart credit card, I paid off $100, left me with $203.18. And my Amazon credit card, I paid another $100. That left me with $103.18 for the month for me to budget out. Now, with that $103, I managed to send it over to my savings challenges. I want to close out my monthly savings. As I told you guys in my last video, I wanted to cash stuff my bonus savings. So for my bonus savings for the month of January, I needed $55. We're going to take that out. And then in February, we need $40. Take that out. That leaves me with $8.18. Let's go over to February. I already cashed stuff $20. I have exactly $8 left for me to cash stuff here. So $8 subtract. That leaves me with a whopping total of 18 cents. Let's clock it, guys. I did that. And not only that, y'all, but I'll be honest with y'all, I didn't even know how much my paycheck was going to be. If you all are new to my channel or did not watch any of my videos, I recently just went right back to work. I just came off maternity leaves, 4 months maternity leaves, you guys. I gave birth to twins. What was I thinking? You can hear them in the background. All jokes aside, I love my babies. But yeah, I gave birth to twins. It's my first month back at work, and I did not know what my paycheck was going to be like, only because your girl, clock it, clock it, clock it. Yay, give me a round of applause, y'all. Cheer on for me. Winded up getting a merit increase and got a bonus payout, y'all. They did that. They did that. They did that. So I did not know how much my new pay is going to be yet. So I can't budget going forward for the month of March. I wasn't actually even expecting to get a bonus since I did wind up going on maternity leave for 4 months. So I'm very excited about that. Bonus pay does come out March 6th. I am on a semi-monthly pay, you guys. I am a salaried employee. My payroll does not change. So with that being said, I was very excited about the merit increase, and I was very excited for the bonus because I wasn't expecting none of that. So with that being said, it will be another cash stuffing video. So since I was able to budget everything down to the penny, y'all leave me alone about this little 18 cents. Watch that 18 cents grow into something real big, okay? The 18 cents, I did leave it in the bank account. Of course, I was not withdrawing 18 cents and zeroing out the account. I would just let the cents roll up until they get to $1, and eventually we'll take that out and put it somewhere. So I will go ahead and cash count how much money I have to cash stuff the money savings challenge. So $103 is what we had left over from my budgeting after me paying my primary bills that's required for the ending of the month. And all these payments I made, really, you guys, is really payment that is for my March payments. So I just need to go ahead and mark it off on here that these payments were completed. Anything I pay in March is really for April. So technically, y'all, I am like a month in advance on all my bills. We will get more into like my bills and my debt and everything probably sometime in the month of March, of like how much debt I actually have to pay off, which is quite some debt, you guys. I'm very excited to close out February knowing that I paid my Nordstrom's credit card off in full. So I'm excited about that. My TJ Maxx card, as I just told you guys, with me sending them an extra $59.71, actually lowered my balance to $400. Clock my T, y'all. I'm going to have that paid off in full in March. Y'all give me a second because y'all can hear my baby in the background, okay? All right, you guys, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. One of my babies was really fussing, and you guys probably could see her right here. So she's joining us in the video. So if you hear her, don't mind the baby in the background, you guys. She's 4 months old. Is one of my twins. But as I was saying before, I had to go on hold. I paid off my TJ Maxx credit card, so I'm down to $400 that's left for me to pay that off, you guys. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to have that card paid off in full in the month of March. And then once I am done paying that card off, because I pay off the Nordstrom's credit card, I am going to snowball in the month of March the Nordstrom's amount over to my TJ Maxx. So the $166.64 that I used to pay this card off in full, I'm going to apply it on top of this TJ Maxx payment that I was already making. So that way I will mark this payment in full as well. Once I am done paying off TJ Maxx, my plan is to pay off Walmart. And then after Walmart, pay off Amazon. The reason why you guys don't heavily see me pay off my Navy credit card, because that is one of my primary credit cards that I use on a consistent base. Eventually I'm going to get to a point where I'm not going to want to use that card at all, and I just want to use it for emergency basis only if I truly need it, or if I'm just running low on cash for something. I don't know. Wherever I may need it is when I'm going to use it. I really do like the cash benefits of it, like the cash reward benefits of that card and everything that I could get from using it. But I want to get myself financially to the point of where I won't have to use any of my credit cards at all. I'm excited. I've gotten myself to a point where I don't even swipe my debit card anymore, which is very exciting. I strictly use cash now, or I use my primary credit card, which is my Navy credit card. And that's why that card has the highest balance out of all my cards. So my goal eventually is for me to pay everything off in that plan. I am on my road and on my track to 40, you guys, because I will be 40 years old this year. Okay, praise be God for that. So I am on a track on a debt-to-be-free journey before my birthday this October this year is my goal. I would love to have all my credit cards paid off in full, including my car note paid off as well. So I am heavily focused on paying off debt. So I won't have a whole lot of money to do a bunch of cash stuffing, as I am starting off completely over, like completely starting over, as far as to go for my savings and everything. So that's where we are currently, like with just my personal bills. As far as to go for my home bills, you guys, I pay my home bills in a joint account with me and my husband. We both allocate $1,000 to the account every 2 weeks or every week. Since I'm semi-monthly, $1,000 going into there every 15 days, basically, and whatever else I choose to put into there off my side business as well, because I do have side business money that comes in, that money will go into that account if it's needed. But since that account is sufficient from the sale and the proceeds of the last home that we had, it's not much you guys will really see me do out of that account. I will share those bills with you because that's where my water bill, electric bill, gas bill, and my mortgage and our car insurance, those primary bills get paid out of our home account. Those are our joint bills that we have combined together. And then everything else that you guys see that I primarily do on my channel is just everything that is under strictly just me by myself. Yes, a lot of the spending that I have done here has been for my home. And yes, I could probably get him to help contribute towards those balances as well to pay it off. But that's not my heavily focused because we have an account to pay for stuff like that. If I need him to pay off something, or if I ever get to that point, if I would need help, then yes, I will let him know. But I haven't gotten to that point, and I don't ever want to get to that point. So this is why we separate our money the way that we do. So half of my payroll goes to the home account, and then the other half is for me to do. And it's the same thing with him. My husband allocates his money towards our home account weekly, weekly deposits into the home account, and he contributes more to that home account than I do. Only because I don't work as much anymore as I used to, especially since I just told you guys I'm just now getting back at work. So now he had to step up and he contributes more than I do at this present time. And I am okay with that, okay? We will keep it that way because it gives me a chance to stack up some more. So now that we were able to go over some of my debt, as you all can see, I still have a high balance with my Navy credit card. As I said, that's going to be a reoccurring semi-high balance, which will eventually get paid off before my birthday this year. On the road to 40, that's my journey. On the road to 40, y'all. So, with that being said, that's all the debt that I have. Personal debt, that's just my debt by itself. So, I can come here and say for the month of February, I'm very proud of myself that I can go ahead and say I saved a whopping total of $600, you guys. Like, when I tell you guys I'm so proud of myself, I am very proud of myself because this is money that, this is an emergency fund that I am building. But I'm building this one through the bank. I'm not building it through the sinking funds at home in my cash envelopes. I do have another emergency fund, which I am working on. And that sinking funds is this one right here, where I told you guys in the beginning that I have a small goal of $500 sinking funds. Yes, I have a $500 sinking funds goal, which I have plans for that. But the money that's in my overall savings account at the bank that I'm contributing $300 every single paycheck is my long-term savings. I don't have categories set up for the long-term savings. Eventually I will write it out and I will separate the money that's in that account so I know how much money I have for every single category. I will do that, but for right now, in the meantime, I'm just trying to build it up as much as we can go. So I know I added another $600 to this account, and I will have to check what the balance is in this account, and we will go ahead and allocate that total on to here. If I'm not mistaken, this account now should be at around or about $3,000 in this account, if I'm not mistaken. I'm very proud of myself, as I said again, because I have started this from scratch, from zero, from nothing. De nada, mama. De nada. Mommy had nothing, and I had to start everything over again when I decided to sell my home and got myself out of debt fully and truly. And then, y'all, I furnished my house and put myself right back into more debt, which is crazy. and it's something I gotta work on. So, which is why I said I've been on a no spend, because I have everything I need. It's nothing I really need to purchase anything else going further, unless it's some knickknacks, there things, decorations here and there for the house, but it's not an emergency or prominent thing that I need at this moment. So I am okay with not having to spend money on anything. The only thing I need to spend money on is if my children needs food, diapers, clothes, shoes, something for the school sports activities or something along that line, which you will see in the sinking funds that I do have set up for them, which is what I am really saving money for. I do have goals set up as well for this year, but we will get into my goals in a later time because this video is already a little long. But this is my February month overview of how much money of not how much money. Oh yeah, I just got tongue tied. My February goal overview of me closing out February month and assigning every single dollar to a task. So I stayed on track. I did what I had to do. I did not fall off track, which is what I'm very proud of myself for, not falling off track. So every dollar, as I stated, for work on February 13th, every dollar here was assigned in the beginning. My work paycheck number 2, every dollar was assigned. I do said from payment from my side hustle was a total of $630. Most of the $630 also went in towards some of my bills, but some of it also went towards my sinking funds in previous videos I have done for this month. And then my husband did transfer $130. That $130 went to these purchases that were right here, which was all the spending that I did for this month. I did not want to touch our home account to make these purchases. So he winded up just transferring me $130, and I winded up just purchasing it from this account. And the reason that I had him transfer me is because this account here, I don't keep cash in this checking account at all. This is strictly for when money come in. I pull everything out, allocate it towards savings, and everywhere else the funds have to go, and I zero out the account. I give myself a balance. I give myself a budget to spend on everything. So it works. The method seems like it's a little crazy and all over the place, but it actually truly does work. So with that being said, I did go to the bank. I did get the money that I needed, which was the remaining $103. I do also have $180 in total extra from my side hustle that came, so I should have a whopping total of $283 to cash stuff for the month of February. So $103 will be going to just my monthly savings challenge, and then the remaining $180 that I have will be going to my mini savings, and it will also be going to the 52-week binder. And I think that's all I need funds for, because I've already done groceries, filled up gas tanks, does everything. Since I work from home, there's not a budget for gas that is needed or anything of that sort. So with that being said, I will do a cash stuffing to close out the ending of the month with this binder on another video, because this video has been a little long already. So I will catch you all in the next video. Then we go take care of my little ones, and I will see you guys in a bit. Bye.